The Yom Kippur War, Rabbi Dov Begon and a group of newly religious Jews established Machon Meir, an institute dedicated to imparting the fundamentals of Judaism, according to the spirit and philosophy of Rabbi Avraham Yitzchak Kook. Rabbi Dov Begon, himself a former secular kibbutznik who became observant, was an outstanding student of Rabbi Tzvi Yehuda Kook at the Merkaz Harav Yeshiva. 350 students now attend Machon Meir. Thousands of Machon Meir graduates hold key positions in a wide variety of professions throughout Israel. When I heard about Machon Meir, I decided that's where I'm going. I've never regretted my decision. Machon Meir taught me the principles of making my own decisions and determining what to study and what to teach. At my kibbutz, Ein HaShofet, I acquired the practical tools to do so. Dotan Marom, an officer in an elite IDF combat unit, traveled throughout the Far East in search of truth. When I came here, I felt this was a place I could call home. I've been at Machon Meir for 2 years, studying most of the time, but working as well. Machon Meir imparts values, especially altruism. On an intellectual level, it equips us with the conceptual clarity we need to make our mark in society.
I've always felt at home in Israel, and it's like a miracle happening, and I wanted to be a part of it. And when I step into Machon Meir, it's like you are a part of what's going on.
The curriculum is thorough and intensive, beginning with the rudiments of the Jewish faith, the 5 books of Moses, prayer, and Jewish law, and proceeding to a more rigorous examination of Talmud, ethics, and Jewish philosophy. The faculty includes some of Israel's most outstanding Torah scholars. Teachers are personally acquainted with all students, nurturing them with much love and concern. The Machon Meir Ulpan teaches Hebrew as the language of instruction, even for students who came from overseas. For more advanced students, Machon Meir offers thorough, extensive coverage in all aspects of Jewish knowledge and provides tools for self-study, enabling graduates throughout Israel to fulfill their career aspirations in education, science, and other fields while continuing their systematic and intensive Torah study.
Il a pris 250 personnes de la tribu des Réhouven, il a pris. Alors tous les commentateurs demandent qu'est-ce qu'il a pris.
At Machon Meir, I felt I've come to the right place. I'm very happy that I found it because it's precisely what I needed. God orchestrated everything in a marvelous way. Love of the land of Israel is a very important mitzvah. That's why Machon Meir organizes tours and trips throughout the country for its students. Major conferences organized by Machon Meir attract thousands of participants from all strata of Israeli society. Heads of state and noted rabbinic scholars accord Machon Meir the highest esteem, visiting frequently and offering their support. At Machon Meir, Israeli students mingle with their counterparts from overseas, fostering mutual acquaintance with each other's backgrounds and cultures. Dr. Reuven El Natan came to Israel from Chile. When I came to Israel, I was particularly impressed by Machon Meir's unique interpretation of Judaism, combining faith, land, and people. Rabbi Yitzchak Zagai is the leader of the Ethiopian community in Rehovot. I'm one of 12 new immigrants from Ethiopia who were trained in Machon Meir for 9 years and became ordained rabbis of the Ethiopian community all over Israel. They speak in Russian, but sing in Hebrew. To facilitate integration into Israeli society, Rabbi Yitzchak Rubin teaches his students Israeli and Jewish songs. They help us with personal problems, and they offer us a full range of options for immersion in the world of Judaism. Machon Meir provides optimum integration into Israeli society. It's the gateway to the land of Israel and the Jewish people. Fathers and sons study at Machon Meir.
There are very few places where a father and son can learn together. That's one of the beautiful things about Machon Meir.
I think Machon Meir is very different than most other yeshivot because no one judges you here, because everyone here is so different than each other. And they're Americans, Israelis, young people, old people, Balei Tshuva, people have been Dati since they were born. And the atmosphere here is very, very warm.
There's a freshness and there's an enthusiasm here. Part of it, I think, is due to the fact that you do have people who are learning, but you have a lot of people who have been learning here veterans have been learning for many years, people in their 60s and 70s, and it's a melting pot of Am Yisrael in the most beautiful way.
Zev Ramon comes from Kiryat Bialik in northern Israel. His son Nativ attends Machon Meir as well. I could sum it up briefly. Machon Meir took a body and put a new soul in it. And that's my new son. At Machon Meir, he found exactly what he was looking for. And we gained a son. My son and his wife have a truly enviable relationship. So respectful, gentle. I'm indebted to Machon Meir for this blessing. I may not be religiously observant myself, but even a non-Orthodox Jew can fulfill the mission of Machon Meir. Ori Melamed, a Machon Meir graduate, teaches Judaism in Israel and overseas, and leads a regular study group in the North Tel Aviv home of his mother, journalist Batya Melamed. I was very happy when he became religious, but my joy became complete when he came to Machon Meir, because of the link between Machon Meir and the state of Israel, the army, things that are very important to me. One did not become alienated, but rather return to Judaism from within. Machon Meir makes it possible. Several years ago, an American television network report described a young captain in the IDF, a sensitive, humane, gentle Golani Brigade commander. Today, after several years of study at Machon Meir, Yochai Ben Chaim is a lieutenant colonel, a deputy brigade commander in the reserves, and a rabbi and an instructor in a yeshiva program at Nokdim that prepares young men for military service. After I was demobilized, I toured the Far East and attended university, seeking answers to troubling questions. But it was only at Machon Meir that I encountered the true answers that they spoke to me, our bond with the land of Israel and the Creator. Machon Meir graduate Barak Mellet is a farmer at Itamar in Samaria, imbued with Torah ideology. Machon Meir embodies the vibrant spirit of a dynamic Torah rather than a static one. It imparts vitality even to practical pursuits such as agriculture and settling the land of Israel. Wherever there's a Machon Meir group, you find vitality in spirit and deed. Alon Zimmerman is another Machon Meir graduate.
I came to Machon Meir from a background of being very Zionist, and on the other hand, wanting to combine my love of the nationalistic side of Israel with Judaism, and I found the answer to my search in Machon Meir. On the one hand, we're doing the settling of the land. On the other hand, we're fighting for it to continue to be in our hands.
As a kibbutznik at Mishmar HaSharon, I remember thinking to myself, if you find something good, don't keep it all to yourself. Share it with your buddies. I believe that the goals of Machon Meir, bringing Jews closer to Judaism and imparting love of the Jewish people, the land of Israel, and the Torah of Israel, are the most important principles of our generation. Machon Meir.